I just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Jewelry Kings. Jewelry Kings is Australia's #1 source for chains, hip-hop accessories, pendants, rings, and bracelets. Don't forget to use our code TSDU for 10% off all your purchases.
Hey everyone, my name is Clarissa Mei and you're watching The Sound Down Under.
Hey, what's doing everybody? My name is Tim and this is episode 9 of The Sound Down Under, where we present to you our unique discoveries in the art and entertainment industry right here in Australia. Today, I have met up with a female singer-songwriter who is making big strides, transitioning from covers to making her own music. Her songwriting depicts a vulnerable and introverted type of personality, but the moment she starts to sing, she has a powerful vocal range that diminishes all self-doubt. I present to you Clarissa Mei, and her song Point of View is out now on all digital streaming platforms. Clarissa.
Hey.
How you feeling?
Good.
Thank you for having us here.
Thanks for having me.
Nah, it's all good. I love the color. Is pink your color?
Yeah, pink and purple.
Pink and purple?
My
yeah,
thing.
As soon as I walked in, I was like, I caught a vibe. I was like, yeah. Had that incense burning. Had everything going. I love it, man. How long did this take to, like, I don't know, become what it is today?
The studio? Oh, like quite a while. It's been in transition for a while, like upgrading to different like gear and getting different things in, and the room was so different to like what it was like a year ago. But
you're so talented, man. Like, so you do like you play the
you.
guitar, you sing, you play piano. Yeah. So DJ there, you're producing. Out of the instruments, which one was your first?
My first.
The first one that you picked up and you were like, yep.
Oh yeah, would have been keys. Like that's what I learned first when I was a kid, and then kind of went away from it because I was learning and doing exams. So it kind of put me in a negative light with piano. I had a bad relationship with it, and
love-hate it.
Yeah, and now I came back to it like as I'm older, and I love it. It's so good.
So with the keys, was that all self-taught? Like YouTube? Like I learned YouTube.
Yeah. No, I actually I studied music since I was like 7, so I was learning different instruments. So I did piano first, as I was saying.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then you picked up the guitar. Was that second? You discovered your singing ability.
Actually, I learned how to play like the clarinet and saxophone while I was learning piano.
See, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Just add that to the list of freaking amazing things that you do.
Yeah, and then guitar was like more of like a side thing. That was more self-taught. Like I had people helping me learn, but it was more YouTube video style. Yeah. Nice.
Are there any projects that are coming up? Is there anything that we can talk about? Like you can express to the people?
I'm working on an EP at the moment. How
many songs are you going for?
Hopefully 5. Aiming for 5.
How far are you into it?
I want to say 80%. So it's almost done. I just need to work on a couple more things. But
Nice. Is our Point of View going to be one of the singles from that?
Yeah. So the singles I've released will all be on the EP and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
So it's kind of going through this like electronic vibe.
Yeah. Same vibe. Yeah.
Is that what we're going to expect from that? So like this lo-fi like kind of sound.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I call it electro soul. It's I don't know if that's a thing, but
it is a thing now.
Yeah, because I used to sing a lot of soul music, and I used to do a lot of write songs with my guitar, and it was very acoustic based. And I got into electronic music and producing my own stuff, so kind of became electro soul.
Yeah, dude, that's amazing how you're like converging two styles and like making it your own, which is like a Clarissa Mei sound, right? Yeah. So like when you do release this EP, it's like, oh my god, that's a Clarissa Mei song. Like it's very authentic. When it comes to soul music, like who were you listening to?
Oh,
like when it comes to music, I could hear like.
What do you?
I could hear like Beyonce and like Mariah Carey behind that voice, you know, like Whitney Houston's. You know, the very very big, powerful like ballad singers.
Yeah, when I was a kid, like I used to do a lot of Filipino gigs and playing.
Shout out to the Philos.
But I used to do a lot of those gigs, and they love power ballads. They love Whitney, so that's what I grew up singing. And then as I got like older, I was listening to like Erykah Badu and Lauryn Hill, got more on neo soul style. So
So those people,
Yeah.
what you look up to. Where did the electro come from? Is it just like this new wave of music?
Yeah, just new
Yeah.
new stuff and just what's happening now. It's really cool.
Are we ever gonna see you like do two separate
things,
so
like
electro and then
just electronic?
soul
Or,
well, we just,
I don't know.
We don't know yet.
Yeah,
we don't know yet.
know.
We'll see. Yeah. So like when did you start actually pursuing music as a career? So you've been doing it for ages.
Yeah,
But
because
when was the line that you drew it and you're like, man, this is it.
Yeah,
This is,
I don't know if there's like a specific line because I've been, like I said, I was singing at gigs when I was like a kid and kind of, I guess in high school I moved to a performing arts high school and that's kind of where it like set the tone of like, okay, this is what I want to do. Like, because I kind of knew when I was like growing up, I was like, oh, I think music's my thing because I wasn't like really good at anything else. Like I didn't feel like I was good at anything else anyway. But yeah, so around high school, like year 11 and 12, I was like, okay, I'm gonna.
Nice. And you've continued with the pursuit of music by going to JMC.
Yeah.
And you
exactly.
finished, right?
Yeah.
How much has, because that would be like the final of your whole education
Yeah.
thing, right? Like graduating that, getting your degree. How much has that helped you like discover things about yourself that you didn't know in the past, like, and knowing that was the last line of it, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, it
and
helped
going
me.
into the real world,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of helped me like meet people. That's what like I loved about JMC is like you get to like work with other musicians, singers, and just kind of feed off people and network with them. So that was my thing. I feel like with JMC it was more of a like growth thing personally, like kind of grew with my networking skills and just like my confidence because like I'm a pretty introverted person, so it's hard for me to like meet people. But yeah, it definitely helped with that. It was really cool.
So you so like pretty much before you went to JMC, you pretty much knew everything then.
Oh,
like in terms of like on a theory level.
Yeah, like I did know a lot. It definitely I did learn more. I'm not gonna lie, I learned more of like
you hear
musical,
other people's like theories as well, right?
Yeah, I learned more music theory and learned way more about music, but I guess the best benefit for me was the meeting people. Yeah.
That's good. So talking about your song, Vulnerable. Is it Vulnerable?
Vulnerable or
Point of view.
Yeah.
So in relation to that, I believe everybody has vulnerability. And we have our own coping mechanisms.
Yeah.
And it would be safe to say that yours is music, right?
Yeah.
And that's how you cope with things. Besides music, is there anything that we can? Is there anything else that you don't that you know that we can uncover that you can uncover?
I mean, I don't know, like, writing's always a thing for me. That's still music though.
Like poetry?
Like, yeah, poetry. Like
just writing journals and stuff?
Journaling.
Right.
For me, I love, like, in terms of vulnerabilities and how I get over it, like, I love to surround myself with people who, like, lift me up and 100%. Stuff. And, like, with vulnerabilities, the whole idea behind, like, my song is, like, to be able to talk about it. So for me, overcoming those issues is me talking about it with like close friends and trusted friends, and family, it helps me.
100%. Because like without, if I was getting asked that question, because I'm gonna ask myself that question. So like if there was nothing else besides music, like it would literally be my family and my friends.
Yeah,
like,
that's like
and
that's
those
it,
people like they would listen to me like in those moments, and like they would just lift me up and build me up to a better person. Yeah,
exactly.
So with all this gear, you produce your own music, yeah? Sweet. What are the learning experiences you've kind of gathered from song to song?
Like from each song.
From each song, yeah. Because like you definitely grow from one, and then you're like, I learned from this one. Trying to make it sound better on this one. What are some of the things that you've like discovered and learned from those experiences?
I guess maybe like mixing techniques. I don't know how to explain it, or like
mixing, like
in terms of like using software and programs as well. It's just like I learn more and more every time I make a song. I learn something new. I didn't know that, like that I could do that, and learning to work faster with the programs and stuff. Because I've seen like my friends who are engineers or producers, and they work so quick. And I'm like, how you do that? Like, so it's getting to that point, hopefully.
What software do you use?
I use Logic at the moment, and for live stuff I use Ableton. So.
Ableton is very, very good live.
Yeah.
So you do like live loops as well? Like do you integrate that in part of your performances?
Yeah, I use Ableton for a live set.
Where do we see Clarissa Mei in 5 years?
5 years, still making music, always.
Probably an album, touring or something?
Oh, that's the dream, like honestly, like hopefully touring is like my ultimate goal, like nationally, internationally.
Getting your music played out like live everywhere around Australia. That's
legit,
like, I think that's,
even like playing festivals, like I played a few festivals this year and last year, so.
Yeah, where was that? Parramatta?
Yeah, I played The Plot at Parramatta, which was like a more local one, and then I played Secret Garden Festival, which was in February.
Nice.
So that was,
dude, that's
whoop, I don't know.
like festival sounds like a whole nother level compared to like your normal pub or club.
Yeah, it's a different vibe.
There's just so many other people, like different tastes of music.
Yeah, because people are there like just to have a good time for specifically music, and it's like it's really awesome.
Dude, dude, and I would love to see you touring. Like seriously, performing all your music, just like empowering people through your message about vulnerability and like self-doubt and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I really think that you're doing a really good thing here. But we're coming to the end of the interview. But before we do that, do you have any final messages for like people that are trying to do their thing in terms of music, or like just want to empower them with a message?
Yeah. Oh, I'd just say keep going. Like honestly, like there's so many times where I thought I couldn't do it, or this is pointless, or I take huge steps forward and then I fail, and I'm like, I don't want to do the whole thing, but I think it's just that push to keep going, and it's really good.
Where can we find your music?
It's really cool. I'm on Spotify and iTunes now, which is also So Spotify, iTunes.
You got a website too?
Yeah, I got a website.
Check out that website.
Clarissa Mei. So
YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
SoundCloud.
Whole thing, yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram. Follow me.
Sweet, man. So for all your latest updates, check out all of those websites. Oh, check out all of those links there. But pretty much that's all we have for today. Don't forget to check out the Cheatcoders. The Instagram is going to be popping up on the screen right there, and the YouTube page is there. Don't forget to check out Clarissa. Don't forget to check out the Sound Down Under. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, do the whole lot. Thanks, guys.
It's easy to say that I don't really care, but it's harder to do. It feels like it's not fair, and you won't go away. You're always standing there, right behind me. I feel your gaze and stare. I shouldn't care about what you think. You don't know me, and I don't know you. I shouldn't care about what you think, but I still care for you. I still care about your point of view. Why can't I stop thinking about what you're thinking? Why can't I stop thinking? Why can't I stop thinking?